Desperate for help. In the interior of British Columbia, the situation has deteriorated over the weekend. Rapidly melting snow has swollen rivers and creeks, forcing the evacuation of dozens of homes. The cities of West Kelowna and Kelowna have declared states of emergency. A mudslide described as thunderous hit houses near Sandar yesterday morning. RCMP say a 76-year-old man is missing after his home was enveloped in mud. At the same time,
I'm the director of the Centre for Labour and Social Studies, which is a think tank based in London.
Faiza Shaheen is in her mid-30s. She grew up in working-class South Asian East London. She has a PhD in economics from Oxford. The Guardian shows her as one of Britain's rising political stars. Shaheen was a vocal campaigner for Britain to stay in the EU. She saw Brexit as a handy cover for an anti-immigrant racist groundswell. She says Ina Ali's idea that somehow Brexit could help end the curry crisis is both understandable and misguided.
The South Asians talking about their restaurants were naive to think that anti-immigration stance would mean less white TV all summer. Everyone knows someone from an ethnic community, as far as I can tell. I can name a few people that, even getting on the tube called the P word. I won't say it again here. People being shouted at on a bus, someone being spat at. Suddenly, this community has thought, oh, we played into the wrong hands here. I'm sure there are regrets, and there should be.
Yeah, so what we serve our Chinese with is a taekwondo, which is lentils, spiced with mustard seeds, cumin seeds, and a real selection of spices. So you've got turmeric all the way through, a bit of garam masala in there.
Jim Pizer runs over the menu at one of his Tally cafes in Bristol. He grew up in Birmingham. He traveled to India with his girlfriend and fell in love with the food. 1999, back in England, he started making and selling at music festivals. Now he has 5 restaurants in Bristol and plans to open 10 more around Britain.
And the main course is a lamb curry. And as I said, we only use lamb.
In the first 3 months of this year, I paid a carbon tax of $160. If the carbon tax was $200 a ton, I would have had to pay $1,600 in the same period. That's a lot of money for something that is essential in our cold climate, that being heat. I certainly agree with the wise use of our energy resources, but I find the narrow focus of most environmentalists results in less than optimal solutions. Thank you, Mr. Brian Allison in Delburn, Alberta. Join the discussion at cbc.ca/The Sunday or click on the
Commonwealth country, then we might have more chance to get more people from South Asia. But it's not happening. And that's something that we are really shocked of. And as Prime Minister have mentioned that she's not going to allow anybody from South Asia, because in this country we have a lot of people that are unemployed. I won't say they lied to us, but this is a political game. We feel we've been betrayed by the supporting the Brexit. We are actually regretting at the moment. We can only pray, of course.
If you had to do it again, because here you are the president of 12,000 Bangladeshi restaurant owners and so on, if you had to do it again, would you?
Britain is leaving the European Union. We are going to make our own decisions and our own laws. We are going to take control of the things that matter most to us.